Coeburn at Gate City, first our national anthem. And this is GCTV. Tonight's basketball game, the Coeburn Blue Knights and the Gate City Blue Devils here at Gate City Middle School. The Blue Knights come in to tonight's contest with an overall record of 2-5. They're 1-3 in the Lonesome Pine District. And the Blue Devils 5-3 overall. They are 3-1 in the LPD. Gate City comes in to this game on Tuesday night after a tough loss last Saturday night at Big Stone to the Powell Valley Vikings, who remained undefeated in both the LPD and overall. So I'm sure the Blue Devils anxious to get back to work here tonight against Coeburn to kind of get that one out of their system. A game that Gate City arguably probably didn't play at their best, but certainly got to give Powell Valley some credit too. So, tonight, the Blue Knights starting lineup will have Ryan Hollyfield and Derek Fields. Joining those two will be Cody Lewis, Ryan Perry, and Brian Pate. Wes Hall for the Coeburn Blue Knights. A usual starter is back in Coeburn tonight. He is sick and unable to participate. Starters for the Blue Devils will be Jesse McMurray and Nate Clark at the guards. Then you'll have Josh Kilgore and Mark Estep, and they'll be joined by Will Humphreys. So, just about to get underway. JV contest played prior to this game. The Blue Devil JV team defeated Coeburn 41-40. That was in overtime. It was tied at 36 at the end of regulation, and Gate City outscored Coeburn 5-4 in the overtime to win that game 41-40 and remain undefeated in the LPD. Coeburn controls the opening tip. Swinging around the left side, that's Perry. Now back out on top, driving down the left of the lane was Hollyfield. Ball over in the corner. Here's the shot up, long by Perry. Run down in the corner by Lewis. Lewis gets it down low to Perry. His shot up off the glass, good. Ryan Perry with the first points. They belong to Coeburn. Quickly in front court, here comes Kilgore for Gate City. Puts it back to McMurray, head of the key. Step now swinging around left side. Clark out on top. McMurray open for the three. Shot good. Jesse McMurray for three. Makes the score 3-2. Gate City just underway. Lewis has it in back court. He'll bring it into the front court. Picked up there by Clark. Puts it on the floor. Ball on the floor. Clark fights for it, dives for it, and we'll have a held ball. Possession arrow go to the Blue Devils. So Gate City off the alternating possession will have possession, leading 3-2. Coeburn opens man-to-man defensively. Clark has it, sets it down low. Will Humphrey shot up off the glass, missed it. Rebound pulled out of there, Perry for Coeburn. Perry gets it over to Lewis, who will come over, get instructions from the bench, now bring it across the timeline. Perry has it right side. That's Lewis, actually. He lobs it into Pate. Ball on the floor. Coming out there with it, Will Humphreys for Gate City. Quickly ahead to McMurray. McMurray, center of the floor, gets it right side. Josh Kilgore takes it to the hole. Shot up good and he's fouled. Foul will be on 34, Ryan Perry. That's Perry's first. Team's first. Josh Kilgore will attempt to complete the three-point play. Free throw up by Kilgore is no good. Off the front of the rim, but it goes off of Pate's hands out of bounds. It'll belong to Gate City. 6:34 to go first quarter. Devils on top, 5-2. Have Nate Clark to throw it in. Lobs it into Kilgore. Kilgore comes down right of the lane with it. Baseline jumper up. No good. Rebound Coeburn. That's Pate. Pate gets it over to Hollyfield. Now Hollyfield guarded by McMurray behind the back dribble. Has it between the rings and throws it away. Turnover back to Gate City. So Nate Clark has it between the rings. McMurray runs the baseline left to right. Left side E-step with it. Now back to Clark. Cross court to Kilgore. Kilgore looks for Humphreys. Poston can't get it to him. Back to Clark. Dishes it off down low. Will Humphreys. Offensive foul called on Will Humphreys. Foul on Will's his first. That'll be the team's first. Score remains 5-2. 6:02 to go here in the first quarter. Devils lead the Blue Knights. Now Gate City with a little full court pressure. Lewis swings it back to Pate. Pate throws it, intercepted by E-step. E-step for the Blue Devils, gets to Clark. Out on top, McMurray has it right side. He'll launch a three. Shot McMurray, good. Jesse McMurray for three, and then we'll have a timeout on the floor by Coeburn. 8-2 the score, 5:44 to go here in the first quarter, and we'll take a break right here. Be right back. 5:44 to go here in the first quarter. Gate City on top, 8-2. Coeburn with it. Pate has it. Gets it left side to Fields. Has the ball tipped, almost thrown away. Ball still in backcourt. Still in backcourt. Pate has it. And finally now in front court with it. That's Lewis. Lewis loses possession of it. Coming up with it, the Blue Devils, Clark. Clark wants to run, and he carries the ball. Got it caught on his hip. So it'll be turned over back to the Blue Knights. Pate to throw it inside rear court. Hits it into Hollyfield. Hollyfield with it. Gets it left side to Fields. Fields has it tipped out of his hands by Kilgore. Substitutions for Gate City. It'll be Hackney, Bateman, Luke Humphreys, and Tyler Parks on the floor. Jesse McMurray stays to join those four. Coeburn on the inbounds. Gets it in to Fields. Fields drives along the baseline. Leaves it off for Perry. His jumper blocked, but a foul call. Foul will be on Jamie Hackney. Foul on Jamie's his first. That'll be the team's second. Going to the line for Coeburn to shoot two will be Ryan Perry. Perry with Coburn's only 2 points so far. 5:05 to go in the first quarter. Gate City leading 8-2. Free throw up and no good by Perry. Perry's second free throw on the way, and it too no good. Rebound fought for. Coming out of there with it, Coeburn. Shot up good, but before the shot, a foul will be called on Gate City's Tyler Parks. Foul on Parks will be his first. Team's third. Coeburn will have it right of their own bucket to throw it in. It'll be Cody Lewis. Lewis looks, gets it into Pate. Pate puts it on the floor. Down the right side, picks up his dribble, looks inside, can't shoot, now needs help. Gets it off down low to Fields. Fields in underneath, throws it out, running it down will be Lewis. Lewis out at the mid-court line. Picks up his dribble, now gets it left side to Perry. Perry left corner, that's Fields with it. With it is Hollyfield. Dishes off down low to a wide open Pate. Shot up good. Brian Pate with the bucket. Makes the score 8-4 Gate City. McMurray for Gate City. Swinging around now, Parks between the rings. Back to Hackney out on top. McMurray wide open for the three. Shot good. Jesse thinks he's been let out of jail after the game, the defensive game that Powell Valley played against him the other night. That's three easy looks. Shot up will count. Good by Cody Lewis. A foul on the Blue Devils on the block will be on Jamie Hackney. His second, team's fourth. Lewis will attempt to complete the three-point play. Lewis free throw up, no good. Ball on the floor coming out there with it. Coeburn shot up, no good. Rebound Hackney for the Blue Devils. Hackney quickly gets it out to McMurray. McMurray has it, pops a three, shot, no good. Rebound, Luke Humphreys tips it. Bateman has a hand on it. Still fought for. Pate comes out there with it. Pate gets it back to Hollyfield, and he'll walk it up the floor. 11-6 to score. Gate City leads, 3:50 to go here in the first quarter. With it, right side, Lewis. Down low with it, and the ball off of Hollyfield. Said he dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. Michael Rogers into the lineup. Nate Clark in, replacing Parks and McMurray. And we've only, let's see, also in Josh Kilgore comes back. So Clark brings it up, gets it right side to Kilgore. Now Hackney with it. Right corner, Nate Clark. Back to Luke Humphreys. Out on top, Rogers swinging around now left side to Hackney. Back out on top, Nate Clark. Nate puts it on the floor, drives in the lane, shot up, no good. Tipped around, coming out there with it. Perry for the Knights. Perry gets it over to Lewis, and he'll slowly bring it up. Lewis drives all the way down, and he will be fouled. And no, he won't. He'll be called for traveling. So 11-6 the score. Gate City leading, 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Nate Clark, Gate City stacks each side. Here's the ball tipped away, run it down Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor, takes it to the hole, and he is fouled before he dishes off to Clark. Foul will be on 23. Derek Fields, his first, team second. Clark to throw it in, left of his own bucket. Gets it in down low. Hackney shot up good. Jamie Hackney with the bucket. Make it 13-6, Gate City. Hollyfield picked up by Rogers. Has it across the timeline. Now inside the arc. Tries to get it down low. Ball tipped, almost stolen away, but coming up with it, Coeburn. Coeburn, here's the drive, and the shot off the glass good by Cody Lewis. Quickly, Gate City the other way. Clark has it, gets it to Rogers. Rogers puts it on the floor, drives to the bucket, shot up good by Michael Rogers. Rogers with his first two. Gate City on top by 7. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor by Coeburn. 2:15 to go here in the first quarter, and we'll tell you with that boys and girls basketball 2004-2005 now. Brought to you by the town of Gate City, Daugherty Brothers Chevrolet, State Line Graphics, Weber City Drug, Farm Bureau Insurance, New People's Bank, Scott County Long Distance, Delegate Terry Kilgore, Carter Trent, Scott County Funeral Home, Fairway Ford Volkswagen. And thanks to those sponsors who make these broadcasts of all home boys and girls varsity basketball games for this season possible. So 2:15 to go here in the first quarter. Gate City out on top 15-8 behind Jesse McMurray's 9 points. Michael Rogers, Josh Kilgore, Jamie Hackney each with 2. Cody Lewis has 4 to lead Coeburn. It'll be Coeburn's basketball out of the timeout. Pate gets it in to Lewis. Now back to Pate. Back to Lewis. Back to Pate. Pate still in backcourt. Clears it. Here's the ball tipped by Rogers. Pate runs it down. Get it down low. Perry up over to Fields. Shot up good. Foul call. Foul will be on 14. Derek Fields, his first. Foul's on 14. Nate Clark, his first. Derek Fields will shoot one to try to complete the three-point play. (15-10) the score. Gate City leads. Free throw field's up and no good. Rebound East Step for Gate City. Gets it ahead to Clark. And here will be a foul call. 34, Perry picks up his second. Team's third. Gate City's Nate Clark to throw it in right of the bucket. Clark looks, gets it in back here to Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor, spins in the lane, takes it the whole shot up, good. Josh Kilgore with the bucket, make it 17-10 Gate City. Here's the ball. They're going to say foul called on Josh Kilgore. Kilgore came up from behind and almost stole it away. That's the team's sixth foul, and Gate City, Kilgore's first. Lewis to throw it in, and he needs to, and finally does, get it into Hollyfield. Hollyfield back to Lewis, and that's over and back. As Lewis had established himself in front court and did not reestablish in back court. So Gate City leading by 7, 1:38 to go here in the first quarter. Kilgore gets it into Clark. Clark has it knocked away from him, runs it down. Gate City runs a stack each side. Here's McMurray. Now back to Clark. Clark, head of the key, gets it back to Will Humphreys. Will, shot up, no good, blocked away, foul call. Foul will be on Brian Pate, his first. That'll be the team's fourth. And Will Humphreys to the line for Gate City. He'll be shooting two. Humphreys free throw up and good. Will's first point of the night. Second free throw also good. So it's 19-10, a minute 23 to go. Here's ball in front court. Play ragged, coming up with it, stolen away by the Blue Devils. That's McMurray. Jesse has it. Cross court pass to Nate Clark. Humphreys has it down low. Good post shot up, good. Well, Humphreys, good feed from Clark. 21-10, 60 seconds, first quarter. Hollyfield has it, gets it to Pate. Pate trap. And it'll be an over and back call. Let's Coach Vermillion points that out. So Gate City has an 11-point lead, 50 seconds to go first quarter. Jesse McMurray gets it over to Clark, cutting through Kilgore. That'll be an easy bucket, but he missed it. Well, there I go thinking again. Good cut from Kilgore, just didn't finish it up. Coeburn has it. Front court, that's Lewis. Gets it right side to Fields. Fields tries to get the baseline. Here comes the double team. Kilgore takes it away from him. Tried to throw it off of him, I think. Kilgore just took it away. Kilgore has it in front court for the Blue Devils. Clark swing back to McMurray. Gate City will hold it for the final shot. There's 15 seconds to go first quarter. McMurray back to Kilgore. 10 seconds. Back to McMurray. And here we go. 7, 6, 5. McMurray stops, pops, 17-footer, no good. Rebound Pate. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here at Gate City, and it's the Blue Devils 21 and Coeburn 10. We'll be back with the second quarter after this break. Set to begin the second quarter. Coeburn has the basketball to begin, trailing 21-10 to the Blue Devils. Lewis for the Blue Knights has it out front, guarded by Parks. Here's the pass tipped away by Will Humphreys over to Parks. Get it left side to Eastep. Eastep kicks it back to Bateman, swinging around right side McMurray. Out on top, Eastep. Eastep puts it on the floor. Now back to Clark to McMurray. Right side with it, Will Humphreys. Now out on top, Bateman. Swing it back to Eastep. He puts it on the floor, takes it down left of the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Will Humphreys works hard for it, gets it back to Bateman. McMurray has it now for Gate City, back to Parks. Gate City will reset. Parks between the rings, looks right. Now get it back over to McMurray. Here's a long three by Jesse, no good. Rebound Pate. Pate hands it over to Holyfield. Holyfield will bring it up. Picks up his dribble, gets it over right side. That's Matt Hall. And here's a pass stolen away. Parks comes up with it for Gate City. Parks brings it in front court, gets it left side. He-step, puts it on the floor, takes it to the hole. Shot no good. And I think we have a foul call. If we don't, we should. Foul will be on Holyfield, his first. That'll be the team's fifth. And Mark E-step will shoot 2 for Gate City. Mark led the Blue Devils in scoring their last time out. Had 13 against Powell Valley. Scoreless so far here tonight. And still is as he misses the first of 2. Second free throw by E-step is short. Rebound Parks had a hand on it. Coming out of there with it, Coeburn. That's Fields. Now get it over to Holyfield. Holyfield in front court. Has it left side. Now circles back out front. Pate. Pate puts it on the floor. Takes it down the right of the lane. Shot up off the glass. Good. Brian Pate with his 4th point. Makes it 21-12 Gate City. McMurray has it. Gets it right side to Bateman. Now back to McMurray. Swinging around to Parks. Parks, Will Humphreys. Now back to Parks, back to Bateman. Bateman to McMurray. McMurray has it left side, drives in the lane and almost walks. Gets it back to Bateman, now to Parks. Parks puts it on the floor, spins, and he will be called for traveling. Jamie Hackney and Michael Rogers in for Gate City, replacing E-step and Jesse McMurray. So the Blue Knights trailing by 9 with it. Lewis in front court, throws it behind Pate. Coming up with it, Will Humphreys. He runs the length of the floor, shot up no good, but he's fouled. Foul will be on 23, Derek Fields, his second. That'll be the team 6. Will Humphreys shooting 2. Gate City yet to score here in the second quarter. Free throw up and good. That's Will's 5th point. And 6th now as he hits the second. Gate City leading by 11. That equals their biggest lead. Lewis has it in backcourt. Spins in front court. Picks up his dribble. Hounded by Parks. Gets it over left side to Matt Hall. Hall puts it on the floor. Gets it to Pate. 16-footer from in front. No good. And foul will be called on Will Humphreys, I believe. And they will say that foul comes after the shot. So the foul on Humphreys will be his second, team 7th, and that'll be a 1-and-1 for Pate, I do believe. Free throw up by Pate is good. Pate with 5. That leads the Blue Knights in scoring. Luke Humphreys in for Will Humphreys. Second free throw up by Pate, no good. Rebound Parks for Gate City. Parks has it up the right side, hands it back to Bateman, swinging around Hackney, now left side Rogers. Rogers out on top, Parks. Left open for the 3, shot Parks, in, out, no good. Rebound Pate. Coeburn has the ball, trailing by 10. Ball stolen away by Rogers. Rogers drives all the way down, had to be fouled. Foul on the Blue Knights. Number 20, Ryan Hollyfield picks up his second. And that will put Michael Rogers at the line, and Michael will be shooting 2. Substitutions for Coeburn. Tyler Lawson in. Michael Rogers free throw up and good. (24-13). Gate City leads. Rogers' second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled out there, Lawson. So Coeburn has it. Hollyfield kicks it in front court to Perry. Right of the bucket by Pate. The ball blocked. The shot blocked away. It'll belong to Coeburn. Jesse McMurray in for Michael Rogers. Right side on the inbounds. A shot up and good by Brian Pate. Pate has 7 of his team's 13. 4:35 to go here in the first half. Gate City on top by 9. Clark has it. Drives into the lane. Loses possession of it. Ball stolen away. Coeburn has it. Hollyfield across the timeline. Gets it left side to Hall. Now Pate with it. Pate gets it right side to Perry. Perry off a screen from Pate. Has it. He'll shoot the 3. Shot, no good. Rebound pulled out of there. But Lawson shot up, no good. Foul called on the Blue Devils. Foul will be on Josh Kilgore. His second. And 2 shots upcoming for Tyler Lawson. Free throw Lawson, good. The Knights back within 8. 4 minutes, 2 seconds to go here in the first half. Lawson second, short. Rebound pulled out of there. Coeburn. With it, that's Hollyfield. Gets it back out front to Pate. Pate has the ball almost stolen away. Running it down to Hollyfield. Hollyfield hounded out there by McMurray. Here's the backdoor cut. Shot off the glass. Good by Ryan Perry. So a lot of those cuts the other night against the Blue Devils by the Powell Valley Vikings. 24-18 the score. Gate City leads by 6. They've led by as much as 11. Clark has it and tries to get to Luke Humphreys. Goes off his hands. Coming up with it to Blue Knights. Right side with it. That's Hollyfield. Down low to Pate. His shot up from in front. Good. Brian Pate with the bucket. Coach Vermillion seen enough. He'll ask for a timeout. It's Gate City 24, Coeburn 20. We'll be back after this break. .305 to go. Clock now starts as Gate City has the ball out of the timeout. They've been outscored 10-3 here in the second quarter by Coeburn. Kilgore puts it on the floor, takes it down the lane. His shot up is good, and he might have been fouled. No call. Josh with the bucket. Lead back to 6. Coeburn has it. Hollyfield will be fouled by Jesse McMurray. Going for the steal. Hollyfield will shoot 1-1. First foul on Jesse. The 9th team foul on the Blue Devils. So Ryan Hollyfield, front end of the 1-and-1 up and no good. Rebound Josh Kilgore. Kilgore has it right side to McMurray swinging around left side. Clark open for the three. Shot no good. Rebound. Luke Humphreys had a hand on it. Coming up with it though, Perry for Coeburn. Holyfield rips past the front court to Pate. Pate has it tipped away, stolen away. Luke Humphreys. Luke drives behind the back pass. Jesse McMurray shot up good, and he's fouled. McMurray with the bucket. Luke Humphreys with the assist. So Luke gets a steal on one end and assist on the other. McMurray finishes it up, and he'll try to complete a three-point play that he normally makes three-point plays, but not in this fashion. Not near as many. Jesse has 11. So lead Gate City in scoring here in the first half. Free throw up by Jesse, no good. Rebound Coeburn. Fields holds it up. Gets it over to Lewis. Lewis will bring it up. Has it center circle. Now gets it left side to Fields. Fields picks up his dribble. Now he needs help. Hounded by Clark. Gets it out front to Pate. Pate drives down the lane. Over right side with it. Lawson. Lawson loses possession. Perry catches it. Shot up. No good. Foul got to be on Coeburn over the back of a Blue Devil. 34, I believe. It is. That's Ryan Perry. That's Perry's third. Coeburn with not a real deep bench here tonight. They've only played 7 so far. Missing one player because of illness. So Gate City will have Mark Estep at the line shooting 1-1. Free throw by Estep is no good. Marco for 3 on the night from the free throw line. Minute 45 to go first half. Devils on top by 8. Lewis has it, and he tried to throw it to the corner, and Fields had vacated the corner, and the pass goes out of bounds. In for Coeburn will be Holyfield. He'll replace Perry, who has those 3 fouls. So Gate City with the ball. Clark has it out front. McMurray, they left him alone. Shot McMurray, in, out, no good. Running it down for Coeburn is Hall. Hall gets it to Holyfield. Holyfield brings it in front court. Gate City playing hard defense. 5-second count on. Nope. Instead, coming to free down low is Tyler Lawson for the bucket. 28-22. Luke Humphreys has it, ribs it back out to McMurray. McMurray puts it on the floor, drives in the lane, and he'll be shoved and fouled. 20, Holyfield picks up his third. And Jesse McMurray will be shooting 1-1 for Gate City. That's the 19th foul on the Blue Knights. Free throw, McMurray, good. McMurray's second, also good. So the Devils on top by 8. 60 seconds to go first half. Coeburn with it. Pate. Gets it ahead to Lewis. Lewis across the timeline with it. Circles center circle now. Back to his right side, almost carrying the ball. Gets it right side to Hall. Hall held it there by Hackney. Gets it over right side, driving. Shot up off the glass, no good. Tipped around. Coming out of there with it. Coburn's putback is good by Tyler Lawson, I believe, number 44. So Coeburn back to 6. Gate City has the ball for the final shot. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. McMurray gets it to Clark. Clark gets it out front to McMurray. 4 seconds. Jesse stops, pops along 3, good. McMurray with 3, and that'll be the end of the first half with the score. The Gate City Blue Devils 33, the Coeburn Blue Knights 24. We'll be back with the first half scoring and the second half action. Just about ready to get the second half underway here at Gate City. Gate City leads Coeburn 33-24. We'll run down the first half scoring first for Coeburn. Derek Fields had 2 points. Cody Lewis 4. Ryan Perry 4. Tyler Lawson with 5. And Brian Pate led Coeburn with 9 first half points. For the Blue Devils, Michael Rogers had 3. Jesse McMurray 16. Josh Kilgore 6. Jamie Hackney 2. Will Humphreys had 6. The Blue Devils led 21-10 at the end of the first quarter. We're outscored by Coeburn in the second quarter 14-12. And that's where we stand, 33-24. Set to get the second half underway. It'll be Gate City's basketball to start the second half. The only thing we need is the Blue Devils. Coburn's ready to go, but Gate City has not appeared from the locker room. And Coburn's wanting an explanation as to why we haven't started the second half. I'd kind of like to know where we are, too. And here come the Blue Devils. Well, here come 3 Blue Devils. We need at least 2 more. And Gate City will start. The first 5 out of the locker room go. That'll be McMurray, Rogers. And we've got 6 people on the floor, and a technical foul will be issued against the Blue Devils. So the technical foul on the Blue Devils will send Coeburn to the free throw line, and I don't know that I've ever seen that. I can't remember ever seeing that happen. Now, I have seen a football team flag 15 yards for not getting ready for the second half, but never a basketball team ended up in this situation. Perry misses the free throw. He'll get another. Free throw up by Perry, and he missed them both. So Coeburn gives away 2 free points there, really. And now they'll have the basketball. And I think, let's see, as things straightened out at the scorer's table. And now Coeburn will have it, trailing by 9, 7:56 to go here in the third quarter. So Coeburn with it, that's Lewis. Lewis has the ball stolen away by Clark. Clark races down the right side. His shot off the glass, in, out, no good. Rebound, Will Humphreys fought for. It'll go to Coeburn. Josh Kilgore and Markey step in for Bateman and Rogers. So Coeburn on the inbounds. That's Lewis. Lewis across the timeline. Has it out front now. Gets it right side to Fields, who has it go off his hands out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to Gate City. So quickly in front court, Estep gets it down low to Will Humphreys, who throws it away. So it goes back off the turnover back to Coeburn. 7:24 of the third quarter. Neither team have scored here in the second half. Coeburn has it. That's Lewis. Lewis lobs it and stolen away. Tried to get it to Pate. Stolen away by McMurray. Pate turned his back. Now down low with it. Estep has to run it down in the corner and should be fouled by Pate. It is on Pate. His second. That'll be the team's first here in the second half. And it'll be Nate Clark to throw it in for Gate City. Clark looks, gets it into Estep. Now swing it around to Kilgore. Head of the key, Will Humphreys. Now left side with it, Clark. Out on top, McMurray, right side, Estep. Estep takes it into the lane. His shot up, blocked away by Perry. Coming up with it, Coeburn driving for shot up, good, and a foul will be called. Cody Lewis gets the bucket. The foul on the Blue Devils will be on Nate Clark. Foul on Clark's his second, team's second. And Coeburn back within 7, just hanging around. Lewis will attempt to complete the 3-point play. Shot by Lewis is up and no good. Rebound Kilgore has it go. Let's say Pate knocks it out of his hands, and that's a trade-off for the foul they missed on Pate over the back. So Gate City with it, leading by 7. Clark has it right side. Clark spins, now brings it back out to McMurray. Head of the key, Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor, spin move in the lane, stops, throws up a left-handed shot, in, out, no good. Kilgore's put back, no good. Kilgore with it again, falls to the floor, and it'll go, they say, off Josh, out of bounds. So it'll go to Coeburn. So the Knights have it. Lewis. Lewis gets it over here left side to Fields. Fields hounded out there by Kilgore. Picks up his dribble, needs help. Lobs it down low, and here's the pass. What are we going to have? A block called. Block will be called on Nate Clark. Foul on Clark's his third. That'll be the team's third. Clark will check out. And on the inbounds will be Coeburn. And what do we have? We're going to have a foul on Will Humphreys. Foul on Will, that'll be 3 on him. That's already the team's 4th here in the second half. We've played 1 minute 54 seconds. And Gate City will ask for a 30-second timeout. And we'll tell you with that timeout that boys and girls basketball for the 2004 and 5 season is brought to you on GCTV by the town of Gate City, Darty Brothers Chevrolet, State Line Graphics, Weber City Drug, Farm Bureau Insurance, New People's Bank, Scott County Long Distance, Delegate Terry Kilgore, Carter Trent, Scott County Funeral Home, and Fairway Ford Volkswagen. Thanks to all those sponsors who make the replays of all the home varsity boys and girls basketball games on Channel 30 possible. So Coeburn with it. On the inbounds is Hall. Get it over here left side to Fields. Fields drives along the baseline. Offensive foul will be called on Derek Fields. On the foul will be, I think that was Kilgore that drew that foul. So the Devils leading by 7 will have the basketball. Hollyfield, Fields, Perry, all with 3 fouls for Coeburn. Nate Clark, Will Humphreys with 3 each for Gate City. Inside 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Tyler Parks with it. Gets it left side to Kilgore. Kilgore will take it to the hole one-on-one. That's a good move, shot up good. Josh with 8. And Gate City leads now by 9. Their biggest lead's been 11. Coeburn credit, they're hanging tough. And Coeburn will have to ask for a timeout as Lewis had to avoid the 5-second violation by calling the timeout. And we'll also tell you that copies of this game or any other program produced by GCTV can be ordered by calling the Gate City High School office at 386-7522. DVD copies are $25. VHS copies are $15. And all proceeds from the sale of the copies will go back into the production efforts of GCTV. 5:31 to go here, third quarter. Gate City on top, 35-26. and the Knights will have it. Lewis to throw it in at midcourt. Looks, lobs it in to Perry. Perry gets it ahead to Lewis. Lewis across the timeline, has it right side with it. Picks up his dribble. Looks for Pate. Gets it to Pate. Pate drives, shoots, and scores. And we need a towel on the floor as I think Josh Kilgore hit the floor. So 5:13 to go. Clock stopped here momentarily. Luke Humphreys does a little cleanup under the bucket. And now, back to action. Parks for Gate City, across the timeline. Looks right side, now gets it right side to Kilgore. Kilgore gets it out on top, McMurray. McMurray puts it on the floor, gets it back to Kilgore. Now swinging around, back to Parks, back to McMurray for the three, good. Jesse McMurray, that's his 5th three of the night. Gate City leads by 10. Here's Pate with it in backcourt, and the ball will go off. Pate out of bounds. Humphreys and McMurray combine to create the turnover. McMurray gets it into Luke Humphreys. Now to E-step. Here comes Humphreys with a screen for McMurray. Shot for three, no good. Rebound, McMurray catches it. Thought about the three, now drives to the bucket. Little 8-footer, no good. Rebound, Pate. Pate gets it over to Lewis. Lewis has it right side. Gets it along the baseline to Perry. And good defense by Kilgore. Causes Perry to lose control of it, but it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Devils. Michael Rogers in for Jesse McMurray. Jamie Hackney checks in for Mark E-step for Gate City. So Coeburn will have Ryan Hollyfield to throw it in right of his own bucket. Coeburn trailing by 10. Here's Hollyfield. He lobs it in out here to Hall. Matt Hall with it. Gets it right side to Perry. Perry circles out between the rings with it. Picks up his dribble. Now gets it back to Hollyfield. Hollyfield offensive foul. Michael Rogers steps in, takes the charge. Hollyfield will pick up his 4th. Quickly off the bench, Cody Lewis. No. And no, they say that's the 5th foul on Hollyfield. Okay, I missed one somewhere along the way. So Hollyfield has picked up his 5th. Now Cody Lewis set to check in. So Tyler Parks will bring it up. Parks gets it left side to Hackney. Now out on top, Josh Kilgore. Kilgore will launch a 3 shot, no good. Rebound fought for coming out of there with it. That is Lewis for Coeburn. Lewis spins back between the rings now. Gets it left corner to Hall, to Perry. Here's Pate, drive, stop, spot, 6-footer, no good. And the ball will go off of the Blue Devils. Parks fighting for the rebound. E-step back in for Kilgore. Coeburn on the inbound. That's Hall with it. And we're going to have a double foul called. 44 will be Tyler Lawson. 32, Jamie Hackney for Gate City. So Lawson for Coeburn, Hackney for Gate City, each pick up a foul. That's 3 on Hackney, 1 on Lawson. Lewis gets it on the inbounds, and I thought he was standing out of bounds a second ago, and now this time he was. Hall catches the inbound pass standing out of bounds. So McMurray in for Gate City, replacing Hackney. So the Devils lead 38-28 with the ball. Parks has it out front. Gets it over to McMurray. McMurray in the corner, Luke Humphreys. Luke back to McMurray. Now head of the key. E-step, swinging around to the left side. Rogers back to E-step. E-step drives, gets it left side. Luke Humphries. Luke takes it left of the lane. 13-footer up, no good. Rebound coming out of there. Hall with it for Coeburn. Lewis slowly works it up the floor. Picked up there by Rogers. Right side with it. Pate looks for the lob. Gets it. Layup good. And he's fouled. Pate with the bucket. Foul on Tyler Parks. Foul on Tyler's his second. And Pate just taking advantage of his size. And the other player's doing a good job of getting him the basketball. Pate has 13 points. One of the main reasons Coeburn has stayed in this one. It's 38-30 Gate City, 2:48 to go third quarter. As Pate misses the free throw, and coming out there with it, Gate City. McMurray has it. McMurray takes it to the hole, shot up, blocked away, and they finally call the foul. .33 Lewis picks up his first, and Jesse McMurray will be shooting 2 for Gate City. McMurray 2 out of 3 from the free throw line tonight. He has 19 points. Free throw McMurray, good. Make it 20 now for Jesse. Jesse misses the second. Rebounded by Lawson. Lewis picked up the timeline by Parks. It's up his dribble. Here's a lob down low. Ball tipped by E-step. Great play by E-step to save it back in. Humphries comes up with it. Get it ahead to Parks. Parks gets it right side McMurray. McMurray lobs it back for Parks. Back to McMurray. McMurray lobs it down low. Will Humphries dishes off Luke Humphries. Shot off the glass, good. Luke Humphries with the bucket. And the Blue Devils equal their biggest lead at 11 and foul in backcourt on Jesse McMurray, his second. That'll be the team's 7th, so that'll be 1-1 for Coeburn. And it will be Derek Fields. No, it'll be Matt Hall at the line to shoot 1-1. 41-30, Gate City leads. Free throw up and good by Hall. Hall's second free throw, no good. And what do we have? Lane violation on Coeburn, so would not have mattered. So Gate City has it. Jesse McMurray will run the point now as Parks is checked out. Kilgore's back for him. McMurray has it left side and tries to get it to Will Humphries. Stolen away by Coeburn. Lewis has it out front, picks up his dribble. And now Pate has it between the rings. Pate puts it on the floor and throws it away.